I want to welcome you back to Extra Innings, the high school baseball show here on the State Champ Sports Network. My name is Lorne Plant, and before we get to the highlights, Extra Innings is made possible by Lawrence Tech. If you have the dream of playing college baseball, recruit yourself at LTUathletics.com. Hey, if you follow State Champs Michigan on Twitter and Instagram, you can see all of the clips of the baseball games we cover each week. But right now, we've got recaps. We start in West Michigan, an Ottawa-Kent Conference matchup as Division I's number 14 Hudsonville went on the road to take on number 4 Rockford. Game 1 of a doubleheader. With a win, Rockford clinches a share of the OK Red title. Bottom 5, game scoreless. Luke Johnson coming through with the sac fly. Johnny Rowan Blanton is in to put the Rams up 1-0. We jump to the 6th, game tied at 1. Hudsonville's Dan Ornelas with the single scoring Jaden Timmer, Eagles up 2-1. Hudsonville sophomore hurler Gibson Sinke was solid on the mound, going all 7 innings, striking out 9. Hudsonville wins it 2-1, but Rockford did win game 2 of the doubleheader and got the share of the OK Red crown. Next, we had a KLAA Lakes Valley Conference matchup as Livonia Churchill brought in Walled Lake Northern. We go to the bottom of the 3rd with Churchill leading 1-0. The freshman Tyro, the rip to left center. Caleb Jovanovich hustling around to score from first. That put the Chargers up a pair. The junior Tyler Molesky went the distance for Churchill, striking out 5 Walled Lake Northern hitters. Churchill shuts out the Knights. We head to mid-Michigan now for a Flint Metro League Saginaw Valley League crossover as Flushing took on Davison. Great story in this game. Flushing senior Malachi Edwards, who 9 months ago suffered a football injury that nearly cost his leg, he was able to come back and pitch the opening inning and threw a strikeout. Then in the bottom of the inning, smacking a base hit, greeted by his teammates afterwards. That is awesome. Let's move ahead now all the way to the bottom of the 7th, game tied at 3. The Coastal Carolina commit Jake Morrison with the single. The junior Braden Jones heading home slides safely head first at the plate. Flushing wins in walk-off fashion, 4-3 the final. Moving back south to Warrior Park in Troy for the Catholic League Baseball Finals. In the Cardinal title game, Dearborn Divine Child meeting Macomb Lutheran North. We start in the bottom of the 1st. A pair on for John Millen. Sends it the opposite way, and this would be a triple 2-run score. Falcons up 2-0. Divine Child senior pitcher Jack Zhang was bringing it, mowing down the Lutheran North batters. 16 strikeouts in his 7 innings of work. He's still uncommitted. Divine Child shuts out Lutheran North, 4-zip the final to claim the Catholic League Cardinal Division title. We had a rematch of last year's Catholic League Bishop title matchup as number 1 Orchard Lake St. Mary's versus Brother Rice, the 5th time these two have played this season. OLSM on a 55-game winning streak. Kieran Cawthey on the bump, and he was coming off a no-hitter against De La Salle. Threw 13 strikeouts in this one, gave up 1 run in his 6 innings of work. And that blemish came in the 3rd. Alex Cheeseman roped a 2-bagger to right. That scored Alfredo Velasquez to tie the game at 1. So we go to the 6th inning. Game still knotted at 1. 2 outs. Bases juiced for the Michigan commit, Jack Crichton, playing in his first game in 3.5 weeks. Legged out the infield single. That scores a run. Orchard Lake St. Mary's hangs on to win 2-1 the final. Catholic League Bishop champions once again. Win streak extended to 56 for the number 1 ranked team in the nation. The DMC Physical Therapy Sports Medicine team has your back. If you're in pain or injured, I strongly encourage you to log on to dmc.org/gamechangers where you can get an immediate appointment with a licensed professional.
Looking to improve your sports performance? Check out our exclusive Game Changers series on tips for training, nutrition, recovery, and more. Just visit dmc.org/gamechangers.
The Michigan High School Baseball Coaches Association are partners with State Champs. We have a segment called In the Dugout, where I talk with a head baseball coach from around the state of Michigan. This week, we had a chance to catch up with Adam Woolley from Madison Heights Lamphere. He is a new inductee into the Coaches Hall of Fame, and he is extremely humbled, to say the least.
The best thing about this entire journey was Scott Evans, who's the head of the Hall of Fame committee, gave me a call on a Friday night, and I was literally sitting around with my wife. We were eating ice cream and watching Netflix, and Scott called, and I thought, okay, we're going to take care of some MHSAA business. And, he had let me know that the guys had talked behind my back, and that in this case, it was a good thing, and that I was going to be inducted into this year's class. And honestly, it's very difficult for me to even hold back emotions, even now talking about it, because the best memories that I have of my dad and our relationship is being on the fields together and doing all these great things together. And the one thing that really stuck out to me when Scott made mention of it was, he said, we know the challenges that you've had in your community. And he didn't mean that in a bad way. He's just like, we're not given anything here at Lamphere High School. Everything that we do has to be earned. And that was like something that was ingrained into my mind from the time that I was a kid, that you got to earn everything that you're going to get. And I try to pass that along to our players. And for Scott and the board to recognize that even though we haven't won a state championship, that we still try to do things at the highest level achievable, it was an honor that they would take notice of that. It was just something that, I finally get a chance to just sit back and say, I'm proud of that, and I have nobody to thank but my players and their parents for the continued support and the things that they do in this community. And it keeps coming through year after year.
You can listen to the entire conversation I had about Coach Woolley's career and more on the Extra Innings Companion Podcast. You can find it at Spreaker.com or your favorite podcasting app. Just search State Champs Extra Innings. We'll also have a standalone video of that conversation on the State Champs Michigan social media pages or on our website, statechampsnetwork.com. Okay, district playoffs begin next week, and we will be covering some great matchups. Check back next week to see if yours made the cut. Of course, if you have specific games you want us to get here on Extra Innings, we'll consider it. Send me an email. The address, idea@statechampsnetwork.com. New episodes of Extra Innings drop Fridays across the State Champs Michigan Network. Thanks again for watching. I'm Lorne Plant. Good luck to all of you teams in the districts. State Champs Extra Innings is presented by Lawrence Technological University. LTU offers over 24 varsity sports for men and women, along with several dozen world-class undergraduate programs. Athletic and academic scholarships available. Visit LTUathletics.com and recruit yourself. Also brought to you by the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Detroit Medical Center Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine Team. Do you have a sports injury, or are you just looking to take your game to the next level? Go where the pros go. Visit dmc.org/gamechangers. The Detroit Athletic Club Foundation's Male and Female Athlete of the Year Awards. Who will be this year's Male and Female Athletes of the Year? Find out live Monday, June 6th, only on the State Champs Michigan Network. The U.S. Navy is recruiting. Call 313-315-2560 and talk to a local officer to find out how the Navy can take you anywhere from the sea to the stars. Oakland Schools' technical campuses are designed for any student who wants to graduate high school with industry certifications, on-the-job experiences, business connections, and college credits. Check them out at ostconline.com. And the Michigan High School Baseball Coaches Association. For information on awards, clinics, rankings, and this year's 2 All-Star games, visit mhsbca.org.